Okay, I hope you brought something good to read today. There's an issue with the fuel system. We don't think it's anything terminal, but it is going to take some time to investigate and repair, I'm afraid. Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Grim Reaper, Russell, and Carlos Sainz. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. So many eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Grim Reaper lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Perez. And let's talk about Grim Reaper. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, they've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far. But whether they can keep that up long term remains to be seen.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going. Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep temps under control, please. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Gap to your teammate behind is 37.9 seconds. Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
And with that, we wrap up yet another incredible Grand Prix weekend. So, Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Well, they managed their tyres to absolute perfection. A tyre whisperer, in fact. And that is what set them apart.
Well, I'm thoroughly Grim Reaper increases their championship lead. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Grim Reaper.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Hey, I've been informed that a department has just completed another facility upgrade. I've sent you a message with the details. Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks. Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Canada. Canada. Ooh, wait, no, hold on, let's...
What, bro?
What's going on, man?
Shit, I was fixing to get up to this motherfucker in about 5-10 minutes, too.
Yeah?
I was like, damn, Stoner ain't getting on. Next
Nah,
thing
I was on the phone, and it's been just a very interesting couple of days of work. So
yeah, you know what? I think I got that same thing today. So yeah, go ahead.
It's like yesterday I'm getting my ass reamed and being told I'm freaking doing everything fucking wrong, and today I'm getting offered not a promotion, but a mentor, to be a mentee to learn how to do a corporate job, and I'm just all like, what the fuck is going on in this fucking world? I'm all like, you guys are sitting here telling me how bad I'm doing, da, 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 da. and then the next day you guys are all like, hey, you should come work more with us.
Right. Alright, yours is a little bit more fucked up than mine, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's just fucking weird. It's like, dude, I was ready to quit last night. I was trying to get high last night, and I couldn't even get high. I was so pissed.
I smoked 3 fucking joints just last night and couldn't get high. And I'll tell you. Alright, so yesterday I told you Jimmy had a fucked up eyeball, right?
Yeah.
Well, he come in today, that motherfucker fucked up. I looked down and was like, dude, you need to go home, bro. You need to take your ass to the doctor. You look like you got pink eye, homie. And he was
so
like,
did he?
Hold on now. He
okay.
He ain't that type of motherfucker to take off.
So is it just you two, or do you still have a temp?
Oh, it's still us 4. I mean, yes, I still have a temp, so it's 4 people, but when we go in, it's just me and Jimmy for like 3 hours.
Right.
And then, because we're trying to get everything done, so me and Tim can bend everything. But that motherfucker, I look like Holyfield beat his ass, right? I'm like, bro, you gotta go home, man. If you got pink eye and I get pink eye, I'm gonna fuck you up. So he goes to the doctor. Comes to find out he has two small flakes of metal in his eye.
Oh shit!
I was like, God damn, that'll do it. I was like, did they take a magnet and pull the metal out? He was like, yeah. And then they took a tiny.
Did they really?
Oh yeah, dude. That's how they got it out of my eye.
Oh my! Oh
yeah,
God!
dude. It's one of the weirdest feelings you'll ever feel in your life. This is how I can describe it. Imagine a worm, a very small worm, in your eye moving.
Oh.
Because they pull that motherfucker out like that with that magnet, it just goes across the surface. But it was in there, and this is how powerful the juices of your eye is. It was in there for probably 2 days, we'll say. Monday is probably when it got in there. But it already started to rust. That's powerful of your eyeball. Your eyeball was fucking fighting it. Your eye was fighting it. So it was making it oxidize. So he was like, and then they took this little tiny drill and to remove the rust ring that the fucking thing left. I was like, damn. Fucked up. They didn't have to do that shit with mine.
I mean, so what? Like, I mean, I'm just assuming it's like that's got to be like the perfect like Chicana ricochet. Like that shit's got to like bounce off your forehead, somehow like bounce on the inside of your safety goggles and into your eye.
Oh, there you go. There's
like,
the key.
is that how?
There's the key
like,
word. There's the key word.
Safety goggles?
Yeah, you have safety goggles.
Oh.
right? It was Monday, we were cutting out these pieces, and we were using the grinder and cutting them out with, metal and grinder. They make sparks, and sparks are nothing but metal. So it hit him, but he thought he closed his eyes quick enough, and then it just sat there for a day, was good, and then your body starts realizing there's a foreign fucking substance in the fucking eye,
And it attacks it.
and it attacks it, and that's when you started getting all these looking like you got allergies or something. But so he left at like, I don't know, we were there for 10, 15 minutes, so 5 o'clock. So he was gone by 5:20. And I'm like, all right, dude, you need to take your ass. I'll go clock out and go sit in my truck until Devin gets here. And he was like, there's plenty of shit to do. I said, yeah, but I ain't trying to work right now. And he was like, man, you can do this and do that. And then if you really feel like it, go clock out. So I busted my ass, got all this shit done. I'm like, you know what? Cool. I'm going to sit over here where the cameras can't see me. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. And I was like, fuck, now I need to take a shit. So I went there and took a shit. When I came out, the big boss was there. He was like, where'd Jimmy go? I was like, he didn't text you? I was like, dude, his eyes was like damn near swole shut. And he told me he was going to the doctor. So, the day goes, I'm trying to, because I had to learn that part of Jimmy's job anyway. So now the big boss is trying to teach me. And I told him when he came over there, he was like, well, you're going to have to run this shit now. I'm like, all right. Like I'm telling you right now, I mix numbers up. Numbers are the worst thing you could do to me. I will do my damnedest, but don't be getting all up in my grill. Don't be getting all mad, because it's going to take me a while to get this. A while. And he was like, okay. And that motherfucker, next thing you know, that motherfucker mad as fuck at me. I'm like, dude, I told you. Me and Matt don't work. I told you. As a matter of fact, I told you that motherfucker's when I first started the job. I mean, I can read a motherfucking, if it says 1 5/8, I can read a fucking tape measure and mark it. I just mix numbers up. So, like, one of my arch enemies is a fucking 33.5. Because 9 times out of 10 of them, I'm cutting 33.5 and 33s and an 8. And I just mix the fucking numbers up. I usually cut it, one of them at 32. What it is I see the fraction, I see the 30 or the 3, and then I see the fraction. I'm like, all right, it's not paying attention. It's just my number blocks out a number. My brain blocks out a number, sorry. It's horrible for me. He was getting frustrated. He was like, you're going to get this or get pissed off at me. I said, don't worry, I'm already pissed, but I'm not going to quit. I know most people quit once, when Jimmy goes on vacation, we have a long history of motherfuckers quitting because they had to work with Devin. And Devin can teach, but he teaches it the wrong way. He'd be cussing at a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's like, motherfucker this, motherfucker that. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna be a whole bunch of motherfuckers though. I mean, I will take my PTO and go home. And he was like, nobody's ever talked to me like that. I was like, because you never had me. Look, I love the job and I need the job and I don't want to fuck around, but you ain't gonna come at me like that, bro. I ain't gonna call HR on you or none of that shit. I'll take a PTO day and roll home. I mean, I have no problem with that. And you can't stop me from taking a PTO day. So he kind of lightened up after that and started doing a little bit more of the work. I'm like, just tell me the fucking number where I need to go. Don't make me do the math. Say, hey, we need it at 27 5/8. I'm going to measure that motherfucker to 27 5/8, and then we can rock. I might mess it up here and there because my brain still fucks the number up, but at least I know where that's why I write shit down. If I get confused, I look down and write it. Look at my glove. He was like, but you ain't always going to be able to do that. The fuck I ain't. Anyways, so I was leaving. I was like, he coming in tomorrow? He was like, he told me he was. I'm like, all right, cool. I will see you tomorrow. I get home, get out the shower, just in case I hit Jimmy up. Are you coming in tomorrow? He was like, nah, man, they told me to stay home for 24 hours, 48 hours. I was like, cool. Now, here's my thinking. Dad told me to come in at my regular time. Jimmy's not going to be there. So that means I'm going to be in that motherfucking parking lot damn near 3 hours before the big boss shows up. Waiting to get in to do my job. Right? Because according to Devin, I'm supposed to be here on regular time. I know Jimmy ain't going to be there. So I'm not going to go in that fucking early. But if I didn't hit Jimmy up, and Jimmy didn't take it upon himself to call the boss and say, hey, I'm probably not going to come in tomorrow. And then Devin would have texted me and be like, hey, man, don't come in until 7. Because if I went up there at 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning, sat in that parking lot until 7 fucking o'clock in the fucking morning, somebody, you're paying me from 5 o'clock. Because nobody communicated with me. Jimmy, matter of fact, Jimmy should have hit me up and told me he wasn't coming in. Not wait until I text you and find out if you're coming in. That's my opinion. I might be wrong, but that's my opinion. But anyway, we're good with all that. It just means now I got a fucking whole nother day of Devin. But also, Jimmy can't have more than 30 hours of overtime. I mean, PTO. And he's going on vacation the week after next. So if you're taking 2 days off, that's 16 hours out. So what, you're going to go on vacation and only get paid for, a couple days? I don't know. Did I tell you I was going to take my grandson to Hooters?
Yeah. And then the ex was like, "Oh well, I'm going."
Yeah, right.
And so is she?
No, she ain't going. If my daughter shows up with that motherfucking woman in my car, in her car, well, it's technically in my car, I'm gonna tell her not even get out the fucking car, bitch. You ain't coming with me. That's me and my baby boy's fucking day. But I got a message today, or really late last night, saying, "Why did you stop coming over? Did I do something?" Bitch, I already had that discussion with you, but we're not getting back into it. I said, I'm spending time with my daughter and my grandkids. Is there a problem with that?
This is how you get.
Ain't heard another one back. Because my daughter probably told her to shut the fuck up. And do you know who's in Alkalite?
You mean Trinity?
Okay. I didn't realize. I watched part of a trailer today. She's a good guy, right?
Yes, she is a Jedi.
Yeah, kind of figured. She's suitable. So here's a wild one for you last night, right? After I got off here last night, I went in my room, lit a cigarette, almost immediately found something to watch that was like almost an hour and a half. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can start watching this, smoke my cigarette, go to bed. Now, mind you, this is like 10:30.
All right.
I'm falling out. I'm ready to fall. I'm ready to go. Cigarette about out. 2. Put that motherfucker up. Spin my chair. Grab my fan up off of the floor. Because it's on the floor blowing. When I'm out here, it's blowing from my room onto me out here. So I let it blow like that until I get ready to go to bed because I smoke a lot. So I wanted to suck out all that smoke. And so it don't just make that room stink so fucking bad. Well, I turned, grabbed my fan. Now, I hardly ever have a front thing on my fan, you know, the guard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I always take it off damn near right after, like, I don't know, the first week I have it, I take it off because there's so much dust in this house that it accumulates and it slows it down and you don't get all the rust. So instead of always taking the fucking screws out and cleaning the motherfucker, I just leave it the fuck off. I grabbed it, twisted it, shattered the blade.
Oh, shit.
Don't ask me how. Don't ask me if it didn't hit shit. And I've turned it like that several times. But it shattered the fuck out of the blade. There was fucking fan pieces flying all over it. And it's not even a year old yet. And I got to have, I prefer a fan blowing on me when I'm sleeping. It has to be hitting me in my fucking face so I can get a good sleep. No fan. This is 10:30. All right, and I'm going, fuck. I'm fucked. And it was hot as fuck last night, and I didn't want to, you know, whatever. I'm like, fuck, I need my fucking fan. What the fuck? So I was like, man, Walmart's about 20 or 15 minutes away, and it's not even really sure if they're going to have fucking fans. But, so I'm starting to look at everybody's clothes. Kroger's, motherfucking Dollar General, anywhere close that you would think would have a fan is closed. So, God damn it, I guess that means I have to go all the way out to fucking Walmart. Looked up when Walmart closes at 11. No way I was going to make it. I was so fucking pissed off last night. It woke me up. Because all that was on my brain is like, what am I going to do to go to sleep? Now, granted, I would go to sleep. I mean, I'll still sleep. It's just not going to be very good sleep. And I'm sitting there, I was worried. And I was like, fuck it, I have to go to bed, man. You know, midnight came now. It was like, boom, 12:30. It was like, fuck. I had to go to bed. So I laid down, and I had to have a cover when I sleep. And good thing is my cover's thin, so it's not nothing crazy. Man, I woke up at motherfucking 2 o'clock sweating my fucking balls off. I mean, it was so fucking hot up in here, my entire body was sweating. So I was like, the only thing I can do now is come out here and turn the air conditioner fucking really fucking low. So it'll get cold, but means I have to put 2 blankets to fuck on. Because like I said, the first blanket's really thin, so it just gives me enough protection in between protection. So it's like, fuck. So I went to the restroom, turned that motherfucker down. I think I had that motherfucker on like 68, 70, 69, 70. But from then on, I slept like a champ. Now, I slept a lot better if I'd had a fan. Man, goddamn, my fan gone. So I had to go buy a fucking fan. And I went to Dollar General, which is only like 2 minutes away. I'm like, cool, you know, they're always got fucking fans. I'm looking at these fans, and they had the fan I wanted, but they wanted $45 fucking dollars for it, and I'm not paying $45 for a goddamn fan. I should have though. I really should have, because it's the fan I really wanted. But they had one of those telescopic ones, you know, ones that's on a stand, the little phone stands, right? Which I loved because I had one. If you take both guards off and you let that motherfucker just blow air, that motherfucker will blow air. And it will blow. You can put it fucking 20 feet away from your ass, and your ass is going to get cold. Because it has no restrictions. It has nothing. It don't have to suck between them bars, and then it doesn't have to blow it back out of them fucking bars. No guards on that motherfucker at the right angle for me. Would it hit me, I'd be done. I'd be out. And I was like, nah, man, really need a box fan. So, fuck, man. Might drive all the way out to motherfucking Walmart to get me a fucking box fan. And then I remembered our Kroger's to be selling shit like that. So I got one today for Same brand and everything. The one that just broke. From Kroger's. And of course, I was dumbass. Well, let's pick up some food while I'm here. You're a fucking moron. But, I mean, it's a badass fan. I put that bitch on high and be walking away. My other one was the same way. But, I don't know. This one seems a little bit more powerful. So hopefully I'll get some fucking great sleep tonight. I'm just fucking tired of sitting. My back's fucking a little fucker. A little bastard hurt me. I got hurt because of fucking that dude, and I'm not real happy. But it's not like I really can't do nothing about it right now, because if I did, then we're gonna be fucked. Because if I leave and go out on a back injury and Jimmy's out with an eye injury, you know, first of all, God damn it, Ocean's gonna be all over our fucking ass. They're gonna wonder. I mean, if we both reported it, of course. Which I would, because I wouldn't give.
Okay, I hope you're sitting comfortably in there, mate. We've got a sensor issue, and we're going to be stuck in here for a while as we try and fix it.
Because it would only take a week of not having to go to work and pain meds to take care of it. That's all. It's not like it was. But I would take a week, paid. But no, I can't do that, because if I did, then we're like really fucked, and we're going to be working Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. It's not like we're not gonna be behind already when Jimmy goes on vacation. Which good for you. Take your vacation. I'm not mad at you about taking your vacation. But you should have been teaching me. Granted, it ain't all his fault. I should have been like, hey, are you gonna teach me this shit? It's my fault too. I'm not blaming just him. But yeah.
See, it was funny. So last night, I'm sitting here and I'm watching fucking TV. I don't know, I pass out.
Right on.
I wake up at midnight and I'm all like, man, I gotta go to bed. Like, right. Get the phone on the charger and get into bed. I get into bed and I'm bright-eyed. I can't fucking fall back to sleep. I fucking get halfway through one of the Jurassic Park extended version movies, and I finally go to sleep, like around 2.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
That sucks. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there. See, that's why I usually, it kicks my ass here and there. I usually see, like, I'll be running through YouTube or one of the fucking things I got open, and I'm like, oh, that's semi-interesting, but it's, you know, it's an hour and a half long, so I hit a boring spot, I can go to bed. Because, look, I can watch a movie and fall asleep on any fucking movie. Unless that motherfucking movie actually keeps my attention, I can fall asleep. And I've been there, I've been like, oh, that looks fucking stupid. I'm gonna put that on so I can go take a nap or something. And I end up watching the whole goddamn movie. Like, there's this one, Ronnie was still, it was like 6 months after Ronnie lived here. There's this movie that was something camp. Like, all right, so it's a kid's movie. There's not gonna be a lot of cussing. There's not gonna be a lot, you know, nothing stupid. Right? It's gonna be kind of boring. So, you know what? I can take my fat ass, start watching it, take my fat ass in that. Ended up watching the whole goddamn movie because it kind of got interesting. Wow, cool. Just it kept me interested enough not to sleep. I hate when shit like that. What Jurassic Park? What Jurassic Park were you watching? No.
Huh.
What Jurassic Park were you watching?
It was one of the newer ones.
Okay. The one on, was it on,
Who?
yeah. So it's, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know why everybody didn't like those. I kind of think they're kind of cool.
I liked them.
The second one isn't as good as the first one.
No.
But it's definitely
But like I liked the third one. Like the third one was good. Like
the third one. What's the third one?
Where like the planet or the islands, where the islands like fucking the volcano on the islands erupting and they gotta save them all and shit like that. Or let them die.
Sorry. When I say the first one, I'm meaning the first new ones.
Right, no, so am I. There's
so
three of them.
That's the third one. That's the third one.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah. The second new one.
Now, nothing beats the original Jurassic Park. Like, nothing.
Yeah.
That original Jurassic Park is fucking... I love it. I watch it all the time. It's like it really is like the original Star Wars. I watched that shit and I'm like, dude, I can't believe they did this shit in 1970. Like, this shit looks amazing. And then it's like...
70s technology, it's awesome, yeah.
And then you turn around and it's like... I mean, I was never a fan of green screens and blue screens, you know. But you can just see how bad the graphics are in, like, episodes 1, 2, the Phantom Menace, But, I mean, it doesn't make them bad movies, but you could definitely tell that, like, it's like the graphics went down.
Right, yeah. Because he went from using miniatures to using real
green screen.
Green screen and shit.
Yeah.
And my biggest thing is the scene when Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are going to talk to the Viceroy, and they come out and they show them taking off running real quick. It's just like, huh?
See, and that's what, that's what I liked really about the Andor series. Like, they did a lot of shit on location. They didn't use that volume. It was all on location. And that's what this the Acolyte's supposed to be like too. It's a lot of on location. Like,
there's still gonna be a lot of green screen.
I don't know. We'll see. Like, I mean, some is expected, But
I mean, there's no way you can do that whip without a green screen. There's no, you just couldn't do it. I mean, I guess you could and then add it in through digital CGI, but it would still look horrible. And actually, from what I saw of it, it was pretty horrible. I don't know. I mean, that's why I didn't want to watch none of the fucking... I didn't want to watch the trailer. I was going to give this motherfucker a chance, but I already see some problems with it that I really don't like. And first of all, the trailer I saw was that I could be sick because I had my safety glasses on, but it sure looked like the lightsabers were more pinkish than red. We don't need a pink lightsaber.
And with the cars now over the line,
But like I said, I have yellow safety glasses. I didn't get shit for doing all them goddamn races. Fuck that. But regardless, I'm going to give it a hell of a chance. No, goddamn.
God, how many times do I gotta hit this guy to fucking get him to open up the damn... There we go.
Wait a minute. I started watching you. Oh, that's what it was. I saw you got online, so I hit you. I looked to see if you hit me with a chat. What are you doing?
Oh, man.
What job are you on?
I'm robbing the bank.
With your crew, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's your trophy. You can get them all up. Open. Y'all can't fuck with me on that corner. The one corner I'm gonna race you motherfuckers on every time. No matter how shitty I am. There's definitely one of them one corners you're not gonna get me.
Yes! Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that
Canada.
one. Nice work. Come on, I see you
The
back in the
last,
pits.
the big,
Oh, yeah.
corner, yeah.
I like that track.
You hit that motherfucker at the right spot.
Oh, you're gone.
Right. You come
With
out that
qualifying
motherfucker like you got shot
it's
out of
time to
fucking
remind
Saturn
ourselves
V
once
going around
again
Mars.
of our teams. Grim Reaper, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Like, for some reason, Yaka Tsutada, a little Asian fella in this game.
Yuki Tsunoda.
Okay, that guy. That's the first time they ever asked me to be his right.
Nice.
It was him or Hamilton. I already had Russell, because I just beat Hamilton. I don't know which one's like
Yeah, Hamilton.
I just beat his ass. I don't really want to pick on Mercedes, even though, they're ones in the top spot. But, like I said, I never had him, so hopefully they give you a fucking trophy for beating all the motherfucking everybody wants. How'd you do in the bank?
I got them all.
Okay. Because I didn't have my Wi-Fi on, so you froze up.
Which I think is the first time that I've actually gotten them all.
Again, driving the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place
still
this
shows me
weekend,
you picking
as it's
them.
full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour.
I'd be running across the fields right now.
Speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here, just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Grim Reaper lines up on pole position. Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Norris.
Well, the regulations aren't new anymore, but the teams and the drivers are still coming to terms with them. I firmly believe it's also track specific. We've seen some wheel-to-wheel racing throughout the year. Some...
Okay, we've got that relief of having...
You know, I just raced Spain, and when he's introducing it, I don't know, I brought it up in my head, but when he's introducing it, it was like, it's back to the original format, and nobody wanted chicane there anyway. I was like, man, I have to go see what it looked like back in when they changed it, just to see where the chicane was. He said, just makes it for a faster last corner now. I was like, I don't see nowhere where you can put a chicane right there, but okay. I think it had like, all right, the guy that starts with a V.
Verstappen?
Right. I know you gotta get tired of fucking correcting me on that, but he won it on his debut with Red Bull. And then there was like two other things happened. And said the most famous wreck here was when somebody ran into Hamilton and they just went all over the fucking place. And just like that, I was like, damn.
Yeah, them fools always be hitting each other in real life.
Oh,
It's like, we fucking barely rub each other, and it's like 2-second penalty.
right. Our white lettered tires exchange thing.
Yeah.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 18.9 seconds.
Oh, God, what are you doing, fat boy? Said I'm leading my teammate by 18.5 seconds, and second place is only, second place is only a second and a half out. So that motherfucker dead last, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Hey, but you said you wanted to start from the beginning again.
Oh yeah. I'm not finished. I just can't. I don't remember my first season. The last one I played my first season. All these parts that are going bad before fucking the 5th grade. You never like all of them going bad the first fucking race.
Right? And it's just like, God damn it.
Right.
The
And
struggles.
then I thought when I got off last month, I had them all.
Final lap of the race. Final lap.
I had them all, you know, tuned up to when I raced Spain when I first got on, would be alright. But as soon as I hit the track, I had some sort of electrical failure. So I had to sit in the car for 5 fucking minutes. Good thing they put a skip button there. And it was like that one corner, there's like, I don't know, seems like there's a giraffe there or something that we get me. And I looked right at it, the ball that we always hit. And I quit playing that fucking, I can't stand that fucking track. But, I mean, I guess, I went pretty good because I finally got first on that motherfucker. After 10 times I raced it, I never got first. I've gotten second once or twice. Thank you, Stoner.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Hey, did you get that video of that dog?
I don't think so.
Man, I seen it, man. I bet it went through
superb
TikTok.
driving.
Though.
That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
No.
Damn it, I saw it and it was like all over my feed today.
A truly magnificent
Like,
drive
fucking, you know,
and a
I
great
can send it to
performance
him
from
now.
the entire team to secure victory here in Canada. Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers.
Right, bro. As soon as I get out of here, I'm getting the fuck off.
Alright.
I just raced that motherfucker, parts of that motherfucker with my eyes closed. Surprised I didn't go into them all.
Grim Reaper increases their championship lead. Let's have a quick look at how the drive.
See what parts open. Oh, shit. What? All right, bro. I will holler at you.
Alright, I will catch you later.
Peace out.